National Sovereignty and Children's Day is a national and official holiday celebrated in the Republic of Turkey and the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus on April 23, the anniversary of the opening ceremony of the Grand National Assembly of Turkey. This holiday, which holds the distinction of being the first national holiday of the Republic of Turkey, has been celebrated in Turkey since 1921 under the name April 23 National Holiday. Although its official name was not Children's Day at first, it was later celebrated as Children's Day from 1927 onwards with the aim of providing a joyful day for children and generating income for the Society for the Protection of Children. The name of the holiday became National Sovereignty Holiday in 1935 and National Sovereignty and Children's Day in 1981. Following UNESCO's declaration of 1979 as the Year of the Child, the holiday was elevated to an international level with the launch of the TRT International April 23 Children's Festival by the state-owned Radio and Television Corporation, TRT. The tradition of receiving children at his office and conversing with them on April 23, initiated by the first President Mustafa Kemal Ataturk in 1933, became widespread and traditional as part of this holiday. The custom of having children sit in the official chairs of statesmen continued until 2013. Also in 1933, the tradition of celebrating with physical activity shows in stadiums began. From 2013 onwards, the celebrations in the streets, with a carnival atmosphere, replaced the stadium shows attended by thousands of students and state protocol. April 23 is celebrated as National Sovereignty and Children's Day in Turkey and the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. In the Republic of Kosovo, however, the Kosovar Turks have adopted April 23, celebrated as National Sovereignty and Children's Day in the Republic of Turkey, as Kosovo Turks Day. After Kosovo declared its independence in 2008, all communities living in the country were granted the right to choose and celebrate the date of their own national holiday, and the Kosovar Turks chose April 23. Since April 23, 2009, April 23 has been celebrated as Kosovo Turks Day in the country. The reason April 23 is recognized as a national holiday in Turkey is because the Grand National Assembly of Turkey was opened on that day in 1920. During the period when Istanbul was occupied and the Assembly of Representatives was closed, a resistance movement began in Anatolia, and as a result of this resistance, an assembly was convened in Ankara at the call of Mustafa Kemal Pasha. National Sovereignty and Children's Day is celebrated every year on April 23, the anniversary of the opening of the Grand National Assembly of Turkey. The parliamentary elections began with Mustafa Kemal Pasha's declaration on March 19, 1920, explaining that an assembly would be convened in Ankara and why it was necessary. Again, with Mustafa Kemal Pasha's circular on April 21, the date of the assembly's opening was announced, and the elected members of parliament were asked to come to Ankara. The assembly held its first meeting on April 23, 1920, in Ankara, with 115 of the 337 elected members of parliament in attendance. We are grateful to Ataturk for giving such a holiday to all the children of the world. Stay tuned to this YouTube channel for more information like this.